Well, my friends, enjoy this one. Alan's got a great panel of great people for you. Have fun, my friends. Enjoy.
All right, shall we get started?
Yeah.
What's up? My name is Alan Z. I'm a rapper, singer, actor based out here. What up? And I'm excited to be here with you guys, these lovely people. Make some noise for them, y'all. I know we got a few more guests coming in, but I think you guys want to hear from our special guest right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's have them do a quick intro real quick, and then we can get into some questions. Is that cool, y'all?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's do it. Do we all need to pass the mic around? Or? We do. Okay. All right.
That is an explosive charge. If we give a wrong answer. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming on down. My name is Jason Font. I'm from Time Force. I'll stop there. No, my name's Sean Johnson. I'm from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I played Carter Grace.
That's our fearless leader.
Very fearful.
My name is Sasha Craig. I played Kelsey Winslow.
My name is Keith Robinson. I played Joe Rawlings, the Sky Cowboy.
Yo, what's up?
Fashionably.
What's up, fam? I'm Jeff Parazzo. Played Sven. My name's Evan Lahana. I played Kara Ford. Kevin Duhaney. I played Ethan James.
Why are you laughing?
All right, so I want to get into the first question, which is going to be kind of like a little bit about the background story, your origin story of how y'all got onto Power Rangers. Like, what would you say is your audition process like?
We're going down the line?
Yeah.
Sure. So I was living in Florida at the time. The show shot in Los Angeles, California, and the long story short is I was on a project that was winding down, and it starred Christopher Kamen Lee, who had been the Red Ranger from Power Rangers in space, and he had mentioned his time on Power Rangers. And since I was looking for a job, one thing led to another. I auditioned and then found myself in California 2 weeks later.
Hello. So I got to audition for Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue because I was a courier.
Oh.
Does that with her voice. Can you repeat that?
Oh, you lost it.
Uh-oh.
I was a courier. and I would deliver scripts. This was before, like, the internet. Not really, but mostly. Kinda, yeah. Like, everybody would get their scripts faxed to them and stuff like that. So, or they would get, like, nice confidential ones from CAA. They would use me, and I would take them to, like, actors and stuff like that. So, I was at the shop one day, and my manager walked in, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to be a Power Ranger?" And I was like, "Hell yeah! Here's my headshot." Because I was ready, right? Here's my headshot. Blah, 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 blah. And I got an audition the next day, and I did what you should not do. I went over to this guy's house and read lines with him. And yeah, he's like, I know. He's like, I used to represent Halle Berry. I was like, wow. You know?
His last name wasn't Weinstein, right?
You know what? Maybe. No, it's not. It was my manager. That's his alias? Oh, sorry. Yes, and. Yeah, so like the next day I got the audition, and they said, "Hey, can you come back on Monday?" Because that was a Friday. Can you come back on Monday and wear something tighter because I was wearing.
Where are we going?
Well, you know, Hollywood. So, yeah, so you wear something, because you want to see how you look in the spandex, because I was like such a tomboy. I was like wearing like, you know, baggy pants, you know, 99, right? So, yeah, so I came back and I wore something tighter. It was a Monday. Monday night I found out it was a Power Ranger, and it was awesome. It was
You have to wear something tighter.
You know you did. You all did, right? You did it anyway.
I naturally wore tight clothes. No, I moved out to LA from here, actually. I went to school here. I grew up in this area. Yeah, shout out to Georgia boys. I drove out to LA. I was in a band, an R&B group. We had a record deal. We got out of the deal. We moved out to Los Angeles to kind of re-sign. In the interim, I met someone who was going to an acting class. I went with him to the acting class. I participated. The teacher thought I was good, or decent at least, and told me to go read for this role, which was for Power Rangers, which I actually thought was a voiceover at the time. So when I went in, I realized it was an audition. I didn't have a headshot, so they told me to come back with a headshot. So I came back with a 1-hour photo blown up from Kinko's. And they laughed at me. I didn't know what they were laughing at, but they kept calling me back. They made me shave my mustache that I worked my whole life to grow, that was tough. And I was a little bit heavier than I was then. Now, I was just kind of like, so they were questioning my tights look as well. So they wanted me to they wanted me to drop a couple pounds. So thanks to McDonald's salad shakers and gallons of water, I was able to drop the weight. I came back in and they told me, "You're the Sky Cowboy."
Wait, is this? Yeah, it is working. I can hear myself. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can too. It's actually a really strange story. I was in Japan actually, training for this really obscure martial art. A crane came over. It came over the snow-capped mountain, and it dropped a note, and I picked it up. I don't know if it was for me, but the rest is history.
Amazing. I mean, my story's a little different than Jeff's. My agent just contacted me and told me I had an audition. I went in for the audition not knowing that it was Power Rangers. I was just auditioning for the role of a guy named Ethan James. I did one audition, got a call back, and in my callback they were like, "How would you feel about going to New Zealand and being a Power Ranger?" I was like, "Yes." That was the yes.
So I want to dive in more into the set life for you guys. Like, how long were like the shoots, like the day shoots, like overall, like hours, and like, well, do you have any like funny or interesting stories from set that you would like to share with the fans?
So when we did Lightspeed Rescue, we were a union show. It was covered by the Screen Actors Guild. So shooting in Los Angeles under SAG contract, I mean, we had certain parameters in place for when you would have to have breaks, how long your days would be, when you go into overtime and all that. So we had a pretty, in my mind, pretty standard arrangement as far as how television production production would go. I know that that wasn't everybody's experience, but I felt like it was pretty par for the course as far as work. But anecdotes on set, there was no joking. It was very serious.
She was always blurting out profanity.
Wow, Savon would have to talk to me about that. Oh my gosh, I got called in I got told off by the company because I wasn't supposed to. So you sign a contract when you're working on Power Rangers, like don't do anything dangerous. But this is me, right? They pretty much wrote the character Kelsey after, like, I like to snowboard, rock climb, mountain bike, rollerblade at the time. I loved to do it. And so I was up in Whistler and I was snowboarding and I just happened to be on the wrong chairlift because it was upon a that. And they were like, hey. And I was like, hi. And then I got talked. I remember Sean was there, and Sean's a surfer. He's like, I surf, and that's just as dangerous. And they're like, no. You should be snowboarding. And I was like, okay, I won't tell you anymore when I'm snowboarding. I won't brag on the chairlift that I'm a Power Ranger.
He was wearing the spandex on the chairlift.
That's so bad. I was thinking about it would be awesome because I'm from British Columbia, and it would be so awesome to do a con up in like Vancouver, and then like go snowboard or ski in my tights. Hell yeah, we love the tights, right?
Yeah.
Who here doesn't love the tights? See, we love the tights.
I'm wearing the tights right now.
And they look tight.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Just to know, like, what was your experience like on set, and also like any anecdotes you want to share, like
Anecdotes.
or memories.
A lot of memories. Set was cool. It was fun. It was like hanging out with your friends. Mostly. Every day. Love you too. Except for you. It was fun. It was my first time any experience with TV and getting a chance to kind of like, make money beating up aliens with your friends. It was about the size of it for me. I was, so it was very physical. I remember the season finale was pretty tough, getting thrown in and out of water in the middle of the night. That was kind of tough. But overall, it was fun. It was a physical job. I've had a few jobs after this, and this is still probably the hardest, most physically demanding job I've had, aside from a Western, which is like Power Rangers with horses. So, yeah. That's kind of good content. Don't steal.
Coming up with so many good ideas.
I'm always brainstorming.
We're just brainstorming.
Brainstorm.
I just trademarked it.
Here we go.
My lawyers will talk to your lawyer.
Sorry,
See who's going to win this one.
I'm more interested.
He's waiting.
we could go
I'm not
on.
waiting for nothing. So life on Dino Thunder was pretty. I don't remember it. If that helps in these stories. No, it was. I thought it was pretty tame. Although when I went back, I did a team up in like 2016, and some of the cast were like, "You were Dino Thunder." I was like, well, "Yeah." They're like, "We heard stories about you guys." Yeah, but I said the same thing. I don't remember. So I'm sure they were good. I know you have specific stories, right? You want to share them the closet story? No. Kevin wants to show you the closet story. He's better at storytelling than me.
I don't know why he put me on the spot. There is a story where I was found hiding in a closet in my apartment because I did not want to go to work. So the story goes, it was my day off, and we were pretty much towards the end of filming. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired. And those days off were like
heaven. They meant the world to us. So I got a call on my day off, and they're like, hey, we need you to come in and do ADR. I'm like, no, it's my day off. I'm chilling. No thanks. He's like, no, we need you to come. Like, we're on our way to get you. I'm not home.
I was on the other line, which was funny.
I called Jeff. They want me to come in. I'm not going. I'm angry. I don't want to go. Anyways, there's a knock at my door. I'm just going to ignore this. I told him I wasn't home. And I hear keys jingling. I'm like, oh no. So I did what anyone would do. I went and hid in the closet. They came in and they searched, and I heard the landlord, he was like, see, he's not here, let's go. And then I heard Jim, who does the ADR for Power Rangers, I heard Jim go, well, let's just look in the closet. So I'm in the closet behind my shirts. There's a little crack in between the shirts, and the closet slides open slowly. And I'm looking at Jim through the shirts, and he's looking at me through the shirts. He goes, Kevin, what are you doing? And I go, Jim, what are you doing? Anyways, long story short, I went and I did ADR.
This was 100% true, I promise you. I was literally on the other line, listening to everything.
I thought it was bad when I finished the day. They signed, you sign and you go, I was leaving, I was headed to the mountains. And Jonathan calls me back. He's like, you need to do one more shot. I can't do that. You're so, okay, yeah, so, yeah, we need you to do one more shot. He sounds like that. And I was like, come on, I already signed out. I'm going. I'm like, no, you need to come back. And I was like, it was like a Friday. And so I get it. But dude, that's breaking an inner. That's crazy. Yeah, that's
And Jim got a promotion after to producer.
Did you? No, Andrew. Andrew was the PA guy or what?
No, Jim. He was the ADR guy.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. But New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a right to work place, which means amazing
It's a
things.
right to drag your ass to work.
No, I actually appreciate right to works because you get people on sets who actually really want to be there, not just want to smoke cigarettes and like burn time.
I don't want to do that.
I'm from Canada, so it might be different than from there.
I don't. Where are you from?
Toronto.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was born in Mississauga.
Mississauga!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, bud.
So I'm gonna move away from the occupational trauma real quick. And, I want to. No, get it out. I wanted to ask each of you about your side quests as far as outside of Power Rangers, because I know I've looked into a lot of your backgrounds. I know Kevin was in Four Brothers. I know Keith was in Dreamgirls with Jamie Foxx, and I wanted you guys to kind of tell the audience if you have any passion projects or cool projects you've done that you would like to have them check out, or just something that you're proud of in your career.
Let's start here. Right. You're first.
I just recently did some voice work on a video game that's on PlayStation and Xbox. It's Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Check that out. And I also have a cartoon that is on Roku right now, and it's called Big Blue, and I do the voice of Level.
I've been just chilling. I'm retired. I know. I did Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger for Netflix. And this past year I've been spending my time. We actually wrote a horror film in 2016 from our experiences at conventions. It's going through the process right now of finishing the developing, but it's called TraumaCon. It's a homage to fans. You'll see a lot of superheroes get killed.
We were just writing this down, dude.
Yeah.
It's in the ether.
Oh, it's done. We got the copyrights. It's been done since 2015.
It's like Alan Tudyk's con, and then it's you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah. So be sure to watch out. It's me, Kevin, with Brandon McLaren, and yeah, it's happening.
Nice.
That's amazing.
So, I don't know if you guys know, I'm a musician as well, so I have a lot of songs out on in various places in the world, but I have a new song coming out this Friday called Forever Bane. I actually wrote it kind of inspired by a show that I'm currently on called Beyond the Gates, which is it's a soap opera. And it's a lot of drama. It's high drama. I play a plastic surgeon who has he's been wayward with his wife and has a side chick and many other problems. It's, soap opera. So it comes on CBS every day at 2 o'clock after The Bold and Beautiful. New album will be out into the summer. And I did a project called The Greener Grass Experiment, which is kind of sci-fi, kind of in the lane of Power Ranger, but kind of a little more adult. But I produced and directed and wrote it. It's on YouTube. It's a miniseries actually. It's six 4-minute episodes, and it's kind of like anybody ever watch Black Mirror?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's on YouTube. You can watch that. So look out for that. I'm trying to flip that into a full series. But for your daily dose, if you're bored at home during the day, turn on CBS, and you'll see me in a suit arguing with some women or something. So, it is a loose, very loose parallel. I'm not a plastic surgeon, by the way, but I play one on TV. So, yeah, a little nip tuckish. Tuck.
Okay. It still doesn't. Oh, it works again. Hey. Okay, so I've been married for 20 years. Right? My husband found out I was the Yellow Ranger, and he was like, "I want her." So,
You lied.
It's been awesome. So my husband's a writer-director. I met him at Sundance Film Festival. A couple of weeks later, after the festival, I was on USC campus doing an audition, and he was in the stairwell, and we met. It was like kismet, right? And so he rode me up a PCH on the back of his motorcycle, and the rest is like whatever. So he is a writer-director. He wrote and directed Tucker and Dale. He has another movie that was just in theaters called Clown in a Cornfield. And it's now on VOD, so please check it out if you like a little bit of comedy with your horror. He's the man.
Yeah.
So we also killed off my son in the film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I was killed in Tucker and Dale, so, and then we killed off his mom in Little Evil. So it's a family affair. So I love reading scripts and playing and figuring script analysis, character analysis, and figuring all that out with my husband. We have a really good time. We're very creative. I just started acting again this year. I did a day player role on a show called Remarkably Bright Creatures. It's a lovely book about a woman who lost her husband and child, and she works at the aquarium at night. And she has this interesting relationship with an octopus named Marcellus. So, I just had a day player role on it, but it's a lovely movie, and I can't wait to see it when it comes out. It's also a great book. So, if you like reading about our 8-legged friends in the ocean, I highly recommend it.
I just wear this outfit every day of my life and sit around the house, front yard, and just wait to see if another monster shows up that needs to be taken care of. So, keeps me busy. Things have been quiet, so that's it's a good thing. But if they show up, I'll be ready to go.
I know Jeff touched on fans, but in a different way from the question I'm going to ask.
Touch fans?
No. No, I meant the topic of fandom. So. No, I haven't asked a question yet. No, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I did not.
That's actually what you said.
No, don't say some words like that, man. No. We can play it back. We can play it back if you want. We can do it. But I want to ask you guys, like, do you guys have any like really special like memories you have that you like maybe like a fan like kind of like made you feel really good about your day, like they said anything to you, or like like do you have any like special memories like that you would like to share with the audience? Gifts, interactions.
I have, but I mean, some of them have been rather personal, so I don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, just in general, it's amazing to have such incredible fans, and that, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I mean, it's just the fact that we did this show that has meant so much to you over the years. It's truly humbling. It's always flattering and just an honor to be able to get a chance to meet you guys and talk to you. So.
Absolutely. I agree with Sean 100%. You guys give me life. It's so much adrenaline when I come to like Paramorphicon or Rangerstop and Stop or any of these conventions where it's this amazing niche Ranger family that we get to experience, because I'm a mom. Every other day, nobody like says hi, unless I say hi, or probably they do say hi. But I think some of the most amazing, like when I was doing Power Rangers, was probably meeting the Make-A-Wish kids. That they decide for some, like, because Power Rangers is, the character is so profoundly, inspiring to so many people. They want to meet you, and that is just crazy. And I love to be able to make people happy and do that. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of them, and give yourself the hands for coming, always being so loyal. You guys are the loyalest, coolest fans that I've ever been associated with in my whole career. Especially the fact that we've done this 25 years ago, and you guys still. It seems as if we just did it yesterday. So that's a testament to you guys. So I guess every time I have a fan encounter, it's always a memorable experience. So let's keep them going.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to the theme and throw the confetti where it's due. Normally I end with this kind of thing, but I mean, we're looked at who we portrayed are the heroes, but I always look at the fans, all you guys, as the heroes. Because, I mean, a show is only as good as the people that support it. So without all you, we wouldn't be getting to eat the really good food that Atlanta has to offer, and all those things. I'm going to start crying, so I'm just going to pass it to Kelly, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I love you too.
You guys really are the best. There's honestly not words that are good enough to describe y'all. I appreciate you so much. Without you guys, I don't have a job. So, I get to work and do what I love, and I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting and just being loyal all these years, coming to visit us. It never gets old. I love y'all so much.
So one last question before I let them ask their questions. Like, being that this may be the final Rangerstop in Atlanta, can y'all say something that y'all like about this particular con in general, and also something about Atlanta that you appreciate?
I love the weather. I live in British Columbia.
The weather's a little bipolar. Tri-quadpolar. She's not from here, guys.
I love it.
This is my second year coming to Rangerstop. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time because I have a soft spot for Atlanta. It's one of the places that I was planning to move to if I leave where I am at now. Didn't I say the food was great? The food's so good. It's delicious.
Welcome to the South.
Yeah, and I do love this town. It's one of the places it's on my radar to move to. And you guys are close to all the fun animals, like alligators and stuff. Not right here, but it's only a few hour drive away. I'll take it.
I'm actually from this area, so Atlanta definitely has a special place. I went to the University of Georgia. My whole creative journey started in these Atlanta streets. I worked over in Centennial Park during the Olympics when the bomb went off. I used to work at Georgia Pacific in the mailroom on Peachtree. I lived at Parkway Plaza on Rock McGill. So this is my neck of the woods. This is where my whole creative journey started. So it comes full circle to be able to come back to the last Rangerstop here in Atlanta, because without Atlanta, I probably wouldn't even be doing this stuff. When I was first getting into the business, Atlanta was booming in the music scene. And then I went away. So now I spend more time here now, kind of full circle in production. So Atlanta is a very, very important city to me. So thank you guys. It's good to be home.
Kevin?
Yeah, anytime I get to do a convention that is Power Ranger themed, it's always going to be the best for me, just because it's one of the best projects I've done in my career. I grew up a fan. I had Green Ranger pajamas as a kid, and that's one of the first things I told JDF when I met him, and he said, "Thanks for making me feel old." Yeah, it's just something that's near and dear to me, and getting to come to Atlanta, like, I'm never gonna say no. Food's great, weather's great, people are the best, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to be a part of this. Yeah.
Dino.
So now we're going to open up the floor to the fans. I'm sure they're dying to ask some questions. So.
My question's for Jeff and Kevin. How was it coming back to do the team up with SPD?
I hated it. Oh. Joking. No, it was amazing. I actually looked forward to it. Like, I was tired, as I told you guys earlier, but once I got home, I started missing it. I missed everybody, so it was actually something that I was looking forward to, and yeah, it was a great experience.
You want a truth or lie? Both? Yeah, pick one. Okay, the truth is, I didn't want to go back. Not for any Power Rangers specific reason. It was just, it was so limited, the workload I had on that team up, that it just felt like, why? I loved Auckland, New Zealand, and it was fun. It was just, there wasn't a lot of material, and I was a brat. So I was like, well, why do I have to go back? I had a great time when I was there, but I mean, if you watched Wormhole, right? Yeah. I said like one word. Because my character in the Japanese version wasn't really there, because my character like died.
Actually, he did come back.
Right?
In their team up, he did temporarily come back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did I have more than one word? Well, there you have it. They didn't like me. I did. I voiced Tommy's character because he couldn't make it back. And again, I was there for like a month and a half. So they asked me to do it. I used to do it during our table reads when he was in LA. So
You did the voice of a black man?
No, I didn't. I don't see a problem with it, dude. We're actors, aren't we? But yeah, no, I did JDF's voice, and I loved it. He was like, "I can't believe you did that, man." I was like, "You knew I was going to do it." He's like, "I know. I was working more money, man." I didn't do it. You should have told me. That was it. That's all I got.
So, if it makes you feel old. But I have a question for you. How does it feel having the best villain to hero arc?
Ooh, that's a good one.
after Tommy. Had to do that. It's cool. It's all good. It was the original. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know if I had the best. I mean, I think I do, between me and you. If no one else is listening. No, I don't know. You know, it's all random and chance. I only knew I was hired as Trent. I didn't know I was going to be the White Ranger until I got there because all the secret stuff that goes on. So I consider myself lucky that it was the best.
This one's for the Lightspeed Ranger cast. What was it like working in the Aqua base? Because that's it seemed like a really big set that you guys were on, like having to navigate through these hallways and waters and all that stuff. Like, is there any stories you guys have just trying to navigate that entire set?
I mean, the set was, the magic of TV makes it look slightly bigger than what we were working in. But it was cool. We had that, with that trap door with the Humvee we could pull in there and the little computer. I mean, it was cool. I mean, for me, it was like, as a kid, you build that in your backyard, then to get to do it as an adult on for real TV was cool. So I think my biggest memory of that set was when we weren't on set, when we had to make it look like set. We were in the bottom of a pool in Long Beach doing the season finale when it got flooded. So that was kind of a harsh memory for me. But the day-to-day though the day-to-day set was pretty cool. Well, it was harsh because remember they would put us in the water at like midnight, then they'd go off and do something, they'd wake us back up at like 3, and then put us back in the water. Well, at least that's how they did me.
I don't remember a lot of stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, good. It was a painful memory. I'm glad you guys liked it, though.
What did you guys think of your merchandise right after the show was put on the air?
We thought we should have got a piece of it.
I thought it was sick, dude. I play with my little action figure all the time. So, I think it's awesome. I would like to be in the Lightning collection. That would
Sadly, that ship is sailed.
Hey, whoa.
You know what? I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. Did you make Lightning Connect? Mike did, because he's freaking Mike. Right? Did you?
No.
But people are making them. Dude, this is the coolest thing about the cons. I had a lovely gentleman come up and he made them. Yeah, and for me, Allison's little head, I took a picture of it. It's so cute. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just having an action figure is pretty awesome. I mean, not gonna lie.
In McDonald's, dude? What? I mean, yeah, and then we had a 3D movie. Like, you got to wear the glasses and everything, and we had this awesome premiere in Brentwood, California, where we drove up in our Humvee, had the red carpet, there's fans everywhere. It was sick, dude. I felt like I was on top of the world. Dude, you don't remember? It was in West Hollywood. It was in Brentwood.
Right by UCLA?
Is that Brentwood's different, right?
So
Yeah, it's UCLA.
Westwood.
Oh, it was a wood, okay? Hollywood.
It's kind of foggy.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe was I invited to?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it was so cool because we had this huge crowd.
The Aqua base holding down the fort.
I remember stuff. Tell my husband. I remember stuff. But and then Paul Rosenthal. I didn't know at the time, but someone goes, "I love you, Sasha." And I was like, I've never experienced like that. I've never experienced fans before, so I was like, what?
I get it all the time.
I know, but I wasn't used to it, okay?
Just to add on, it was pretty cool getting action figures. Our Lightning figures looked really damn cool, didn't they, Kevin?
Yeah.
I heard they were saving the best for last.
Yeah. You know, a funny little is the producer who did Clown in a Cornfield and who also produced Smile, which is Colin, my husband, Eli Craig's movie. He also produced that 2017 Power Rangers movie. Mr. Marty Bowman. Yeah.
Love that.
No, I gotta knock on his door. I should, right? I should do that. Okay. Oh, another little tidbit. You're not gonna whatever. I have a microphone. So, I have my friend of mine did the trailer for that 2017 movie, and there's an Easter egg of my name in the trailer, but I haven't been able to find it. So if somebody finds it, please send it to me.
Yeah, down there. Your hand's been up for a while.
I have a question for the Green Ranger and the Blue Ranger. Are you still in love with Miss Fairymatter?
Wow. Are you the reason why she's not here?
I'm in love with Miss Fairweather still. But it's a different Miss Fairweather. She's actually, she looks a little bit different than the former Miss Fairweather. So. Matter of fact, every woman that I've dated since Miss Fairweather gets their name changed to Miss Fairweather. So yes. It's a little psychotic, I know, but it helps me.
Are you still tech savvy like your character?
Of course. It's true to life.
That's all you got?
How about the person all the way in the back? Yes.
And then my guy right here.
All right.
All right. The question, any of you can answer this. Just what's kind of like the craziest story you've got from on set, like while you guys were working on the show?
I used to pull a lot of pranks with JDF when we did the show. So one of my favorite ones was waking Jeff up at 4 a.m. and making him come downstairs thinking he was getting picked up because he had work that day.
It never happened. Never happened. There's no footage to prove it. Never happened.
Hey, so right now I'm rewatching Lightspeed Rescue with my wife. Like, I think there's so many good things about that season that make it stand up, from like the flashing villain arcs to all the depictions of like community service helpers, which I think is really important. So my question is during the first episode when we got to see like a glimpse of like what everyone does before getting drawn into Lightspeed, I'm pretty sure that for correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that for for Chad that they were able to get footage from SeaWorld San Diego. Yeah. Like where did footage from the plane come from? From Joel's little like thing. Did they have like a thing with an air show, or was that like shot like for the show?
That was me actually flying the plane in an air show. No, unfortunately, I can't lie to the fans. I actually don't know where they got that footage from. I do know that I had to sit in the cockpit of a small plane that was stationary. And I had to put on my acting skills as if I was really flying. But someone believed it. Obviously, the fact that you asked the question means that I did my job because you didn't know if it was real or not. So, yeah, that's how that went. Sorry, guys.
What was the question?
I mean, I was, but then I thought y'all had it, so I just. But yeah, let's do him, and then we'll have you next. Yeah.
That's you. The one with the
Red Ranger. So if you had to face one Red Ranger from any season, which Red Ranger would you face in that?
Had to go head to head?
Yeah.
Would you want to open or win?
Trying to put you up for a fight.
Boy, Andros needs to be put in his place.
Yeah, wearing his shirt.
A little Steve Rogers energy in there. And,
So it's clear that for years and years and years, Power Rangers has been a part of everybody in this room and everywhere, support system, comfort zone, anxiety blocker, or maybe, something that helps them get through. What is your go-to when you're having like a writer's block or overwhelmed? Is it music? What's your favorite song? What gets you out of your moment like you have taken so many people out of theirs? Anything, whatever takes you out of a moment.
When I'm stressed, I mean, in Canada, I can't do it in winter, but I get on my motorcycle and I get the hell out of there.
Wind therapy.
That's wind therapy, exactly. It's like, or cold plunge. I've been doing it for a bunch of years. That is also, it triggers the same brain response that riding a motorcycle does. It just puts me by myself into like this beautiful place that I love being in. So those would be my two things, yeah.
I like to smoke ribs.
Yeah.
I like food.
He's from the South.
Yeah. Music helps me a lot, obviously. I love listening to music. It's inspiring in a lot of different ways. That's all I got.
Okay, meat master.
You're fine.
I like breath work. I also like cold plunge. I like getting outside. I like putting my feet in the grass. Breath work, especially like when you like inhale and exhale. I like imagining all the breath going through all my chakras from my root to my crown, and then do that lovely breath hold, and then I feel that tingly feeling everywhere, and it brings me back to the present. I also do affirmations about, saying where I am, or the top of my imagination. I like to imagine the best me I could be, and that kind of helps me get out of my head. You like it? Yeah. So I do that stuff.
For me, it depends on how much time. If I have a good bit of time, I love to just go on a run or go out on a hike. If it's short breath work, I meditate or just sit in front of the piano and just play for a few
Do you play piano?
For me, I'm a giant nerd, so I love to game. So for me, it's gaming, and I recently just got into getting a bunch of bird feeders. And I'm actually, for whatever reason, really enjoy watching birds eat. It's weird, but it's my thing.
I can actually confirm this story because I got a call about 5 days ago asking me what I knew about cardinals.
Okay, good question.
He did send me a picture.
I have a video on my phone right now of a cardinal that was eating from my bird. I'm very happy about it.
Go ahead, bro. You go ahead, Bill.
And this will be the last question.
Good. Go.
Did you ever watch that season where they did Forever Red with all the 10 Red Rangers?
Did I ever see it?
Did you ever
No. Did you ever
Did you
love
like
it?
it?
Did you like it?
Oh no, it was phenomenal. At the time, I knew it was going to be a special episode for the fans, especially getting the guys back together. And for me, it was my opportunity to meet JDF and Austin and Selwyn and all that for the first time. Whereas Jason Bond and a couple of the other guys we've worked together before. So some of it was reunion, some of it was just meeting the legends of the franchise. But I had no idea that at the time it was going to have such an impact on the fan community for so long.
It was one of my favorite episodes.
Yes, hats off to the writing and the directing and getting all this together. We should do another at some point.
Forever green.
Forever red.
Thank you. You
got my back.
You're the reason I was liking my hair. You're my favorite hair.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop
He's
it.
actually cursing me out because he says I did overlook up with my hair. It's like
It's worth it. It's
It is
worth
worth
it. I promise you.
So one.
Is that someone's phone or alarm or?
Yeah, that's a phone back here that is currently unattended.
May I answer it?
I'll bring it up to you.
It's a find my phone.
Oh.
Hey guys, thank you guys for spending time with us. This was the fastest 45
Thank you,
minutes.
guys.
I feel.
Appreciate it.
You guys are awesome.
See you guys up there.
We're gonna do a quick